Hey you guys, it has been a really long time. I know you're probably actually surprised to see me. Most people don't take a super long 6-month break. Well, a 6-month break was not planned. It just kind of happened, and to be honest, I had gotten to the point where I had kind of a mental block about filming videos. Same with Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I had the same mental block with Instagram. I was getting depressed, my anxiety was getting worse, I was having just a lot of issues, and a lot of them stemmed around feeling like I needed to film videos and not feeling like I had anything interesting to talk about, which was really difficult for me because I've been on YouTube for a very long time. I love filming videos. I love taking you guys day to day with me. And I felt like every single video I did was forced and pushed. And I even tried to step away from doing makeup and start doing vlogs. And I cannot tell you how hard those vlogs were to film. It was just, I was absolutely forcing myself to do it, and I really wasn't enjoying it at that point. I was also feeling very trapped and very stuck because I was inside my house constantly, day in, day out. No break. I wasn't really getting out. I mean, I know you saw me get out technically. I was going to the library, I was going to the coffee shop. That was kind of a bandage attempt to fix what was actually wrong, and it wasn't working. And what was wrong is I was bored. I was desperately bored and needed something that I could actually put focus on. Now, I wasn't bored filming YouTube videos, but I was bored because I didn't have anything interesting to talk about, anything interesting to film. Our house renovations got put on hold because of finances when we had to stop the kitchen to do the basement, and then more and more issues came up. It went from one cute little project at a time to a whole big disaster. Unfortunately, it's still kind of in an on hold phase right now. We're in the process of working on starting home renovations again. That's probably not going to be until summer, most likely, because we are still recovering from winter. I know it still is winter, but you know what I mean. Anyway, the past 6 months have been kind of a blur, so I'm going to update you guys first on the big news, which is what I did to kind of fix I'm so bored, I feel like I have no purpose. You know, all I'm doing is singing and filming videos, and I have nothing that I'm actually doing other than filming videos. And I live in Ohio. There's not much to do. It's not like I can go explore a new city every weekend. That's not an option. And I would probably burn out really quick doing that. So I thought about it, and there had been one thing that I've been debating for years. I even thought about it all the way back when I was in high school, and I didn't do it then because I wasn't allowed to. But I decided in August, so my last video was in July, and in August, I decided to enroll in nail school to become a nail tech. So in case you're not familiar with that, almost everyone is. Basically, I am learning how to do nails professionally. Just nails, not the full cosmetology program. The full cosmetology program would have taken 1.5 years, whereas the nail program was about 4 months. 4.5 months. It's something I really enjoy. I've always done my own nails. I've loved doing my own nails. It's something artistic, and it's something that I can do part-time while doing other things. However, that's where the majority of my time has been going, because I've been spending about 30 hours a week in nail school, because I'm probably going to be doing a whole other video about this, but I'm going for what is technically a slightly more advanced license, which would allow me to teach in the future, which I would never be interested in doing. but it also gives me advanced education on how to handle clients with like certain medical conditions, things like that. Basically, it's the only program my local school offered, so doing a basic nail tech program wasn't an option. This was the option, so it's what I'm doing. But anyway, in August, I called and went through the process of starting to get enrolled in nail school. They told me that nail school wasn't starting until October. So I was like, okay, no big deal. Gives me some time to get adjusted, do some more stuff around the house, be ready to go, and then I can just boom, 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 and get through it. At the very end of August, beginning of September, I fell down my stairs and broke my tailbone. Bad. Like, could barely walk for a week. Bad. And it still hurts today. Tailbone, there's nothing doctors can do about it. You basically have to rest. So I was pretty much out of commission for about a month. Thankfully, I was able to function at the beginning of October because that's when my cousin was having his wedding in LA. I filmed some of the time I was there. I don't know whether I'm going to put that up or not because I don't know if I have enough to be a full vlog or not. But I was there just for the weekend for his wedding. It was absolutely gorgeous. They did it at the Glass Chapel in Rancho Palos Verdes, and it was stunning. Such a beautiful wedding, gorgeous reception. It was so much fun traveling and getting to see everyone. A lot of my family came in, so that was really nice. And then at the about a week after that, I started nail school. And the first 6 weeks were like in classroom learning. And so that was no big deal. That was all bookwork tests, learning the basics, a lot of which I already knew because of doing my own nails for so long. And then in November, we got put on the clinic floor where we take clients. A lot of us were nervous and thought we'd get a lot of clients. We really don't have very many in a day, maybe 4 to 5 tops all day. And we have a pretty big nail class, so typically I only see like 1 client a day, if that. Because I have so much downtime, I really started working and focusing on nail extensions and nail art, and that's kind of where I'm going to specialize. I'm going to do everything, but I really love nail art. You know me, I've always been artistic. If it's not a video, writing, photography, it's something. It's something artistic, always. In November, I was busy with nail school and our changing responsibilities. So changing responsibilities basically meant that because I knew I would be starting school in a few months, or starting work in a few months, me and my husband started adjusting like who's responsible for what around the house, because before I was carrying the majority of the household tasks. That also was not helping my mental state because I very much felt like a glorified maid through no fault of my husband's at all, but it was just, I was the one who was physically here all day. So I had more of the time, more of a percentage of my time was available to do those things. Now that I'm not home all the time, we're working on balancing those things out, which is taking a lot of communication, a lot of adjustment. And it's little things, but they're things that if you're not the one doing it every day, you kind of have to learn what the technique is for that thing. Anyway, so in December, I started on the floor at school. Well, end of November, early December. And I just started working as hard as possible, just staying all the nail art I could. I watch nail videos and tutorials constantly. That was one thing they pressed in school, was that here at school, we teach you what you need to pass state boards. Everything else you need to learn as far as nail art, you need to learn it from each other. You need to go online. You need to study. It's one of those things where you learn the basics, but not really the big skills. Like the Instagram style nails you see online, those are not what you learn to do in nail school. You learn how to do like basic manicures, basic pedicures, basic acrylics. That's like it. Also in December, our cat Emma, who we have had for a very, very long time, she was about 14 and she passed away from old age. She had been in decline for about a year. So she passed away and we held a little funeral for her, and she is buried in the backyard. My husband made a custom coffin for her, and we are going to be ordering a headstone for her. We miss her very, very much. She went about a week before Christmas, so that was pretty hard, and I'm still a little bit of a wreck about it, to be honest. I miss her a lot. She was a very, very good cat, and she could tell when I was having panic attacks. So she was very, very special to me. But anyway, don't write a whole bunch of condolences down in the comments below, please. That stuff will just upset me. Like, just write something stupid, like, I don't know, pancakes. Pancakes would be great. Anyway, then we had Christmas, and Christmas went well. It was nice and quiet, which I love. That's my favorite kind. And now we're into January. I am currently interning at a salon that I will most likely be working at. I had the option of booth renting, going independent, all that. I don't want the stress of that. I just want to be able to go into work, make pretty nails, come home, talk to you guys, and then do all the other stuff I have to do. I'm also studying for my board exam, which I will be taking when I graduate, as soon as I can get in. Apparently they're scheduling like a month out right now, so that may be a while, but I'm studying for that like crazy. I'm doing both book studying and studying for my practical, which is like timed, and I'm not great with time stuff. So like I literally am getting all the supplies I need to have and doing like timed practice rounds so that I can get everything down as smooth and easy as possible, because the things you get marked on the most are the things you're most likely to panic skip when you're in the actual test facility. And of course, in between everything, we had my car broke down and I had to have a rental car for a week. And one of my kids got another concussion, and it was just thing after thing after thing after thing. Like, it was something absolutely constantly, and I didn't feel comfortable coming back to YouTube until I was at a point where I felt I could film at least somewhat constantly or consistently. Now, does that mean like every couple days like I used to? Absolutely not. Maybe once I settle into more of a rhythm, that might be possible, but for right now, it's going to be once every week, maybe once every 2 weeks, depending on how I'm doing. But I do have a lot of stuff to catch you up, guys. I do have a lot of stuff to catch you guys up on though, so I may do more than once a week for like right now, and then settle into once a week. We'll see. It's going to be random. You know me, I can't stick to a schedule where shit. Like, if I'm supposed to be at a place at a time, I can be there. If I'm supposed to film and edit a video on a schedule, it doesn't happen. But anyway, I'm super, super excited to be starting YouTube again. I really miss talking to you guys. Like, I didn't quite realize that I missed it. Like, I was like, okay, I think I could be okay with not doing YouTube. And then today I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and try filming an update. And I sat down, had my camera, which by the way was a nightmare to set up again because I forgot all my settings. So if the lighting in this is a little bit wonky, that's probably why. But I literally sat down, got everything set up, and then I started talking to the camera, and I was like, wait a minute, this is comfortable. This is something I still enjoy doing. And that was kind of like a light bulb revelation moment to me, because I was worried that I had lost all enjoyment for filming videos. Like, my last few videos that I filmed were so hard to film that I thought it was like gone. I was like, okay, another one of my phases is like finished, and it's gonna be something I never pick up again. Like, I used to quilt Like, I used to like bake super, super fancy custom cakes. I don't do any of that anymore because that was a phase that passed. I tend to go through those pretty frequently. That's why I have so much random craft supplies and baking equipment in my house, is because I go through phases like that. But okay, I sat down and, as you can tell, because I'm rambling, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is comfortable. This is something I like doing and I miss it. Now, when I sit down to edit, I may not have that feeling. I may have that, I have to do this again feeling, because, again, editing, not my favorite, but we'll see. Anyway, I think I updated you guys on everything. That's kind of where I'm at, what I'm doing. Hopefully my next video will either be like a study with me or a get ready with me. It'll be a little bit more chill, a little bit more casual. I'm not even sure what you guys enjoy watching at this point, because I've been not paying attention to the YouTube space for so long. Don't get me wrong, I have been watching YouTube videos, but like only my very favorite creators or things that I need to know for school, because I have been like a laser focused and on school. But now that I feel like I've kind of got everything really well, I'm going to start watching more YouTube videos again, start filming more YouTube videos again, and hopefully everything will balance out and go really well. So anyway, I'm really happy to talk to you guys again. I hope you're happy to see me too. And yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like down below. And if you are new to my channel, I don't know how you found it, because there's no way that YouTube would be pushing this out to anybody because it's been that long. But hi, subscribe. I have a crap ton of videos down below you can watch. Some of them are good, some of them are horrible. So, and I will be filming more very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Those of you who stayed subscribed and are watching this video, like seriously, I appreciate you from the absolute bottom of my heart for sticking with me and supporting me. And I will see you guys again very soon. Bye.